Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a Facebook ads in detail. So here we're going to learn the difference between business manager and ads manager and how attractively you can create ad copy and what are the different targeting options you can choose for creating a Facebook ads. So now let's get started.
Social media marketing, as the name implies, so it is all about running ads in a social media platforms. Okay, so optimization means organic way we are trying to post something, post some events to reach out audience, whereas this social media marketing means running the ads in social media platforms so that we can reach out our exact targeted audience. Yes, of course we can do with the help of optimization also, but it takes longer time. So if you wants to have some instant responses, if you wants to reach out many people, and if you wants to get lot of engagements instantly, so at that time you can choose this marketing process. So whereas with the Google ads also, that's the same thing, right? When I go with the SEO, so as it is taking longer time, that's the reason I depend on an alternative source like a Google ads, where I can show up my ads on top only with the help of money, right? So I don't require any kinds of content kind of thing. So if I just have a money, I can show up the ad on top. If I just have a money, I can show up the ad in other websites and YouTube as well. That's the same here. If you have a budget and if you want to reach out the audience, then you can choose this social media marketing. So first of all, let us discuss about Facebook ads. Okay, so you might be experienced with the many kinds of Facebook ads, right? So let us open one Facebook. Can you see Udemy? So now
Yes,
ad, so where you are receiving this ad, in a feed,
our
so sometimes you can see the ads in a messenger. Sometimes when you play a video in a Facebook, so in the middle also you can see some ads.
yes, ma'am.
So that is also messenger, that is also Facebook ads. And if you can see, you can see ads in a stories, Facebook stories. Here this is a story, right? So here also we can see some ads. So there are different kinds of placements. So later we're gonna see what are the different kinds of placements and where exactly your ad appears. So as of now, let us get started with the Facebook ads. So before getting into this Facebook ads, you should know two things. First thing is that business manager, that ads manager. Okay. Normally, you can create the ads with the help of ads manager by directly clicking on this ads manager here. So drop down and click on this advertising on Facebook. Directly, you will be getting into this ads manager section and you can start creating ads. Okay. Now, if you have only one client and your business is only small business, at the time you can choose this ads manager. Let us say you have a 10 clients, 10 to 20 clients. At that time, creating a ads with the ads manager would be very difficult. Why? Because all your reports will be mingled, and you can't exactly put a budget for a particular client and all. Same like in Google ads, right? So in a Google ads, so we can create a 20 Google ads account, right, with a one Gmail ID, so that I can manage each and every client particularly. So individually I can manage. Why? Because for each and every ad account I can bid with a payment method whatever I want, and I can choose whatever the targeting options, and I can bid, like if the client budget was 1 lakh, I can choose that 1 lakh. So what happens, there is an option, like everything individually. So whereas here with the ads manager, you can create ads for different clients, but what happens, you have to give the payment in only one account. That will be like a complete mingling process, right? So at the time, if you have a more clients and if you want to manage each and every client individually, so at that time you can choose this business manager. A business manager is helpful when you have a multiple clients and you want to see the reports individually for each and every client. So at that time, business manager is very useful. And one more thing is that one pixel for one ad account, one pixel for one ad account. Now let's say I am So different clients means different websites. If I choose this ads manager, I can create only one pixel. Pixel means, same like a conversion tracking. So you might have known about this conversion tracking with the help of Google Ads. So here in Facebook ads also we have a one option like a Facebook pixel. So with that pixel we can track each and everything. So that tracking pixel is available only once for one ad manager. So what happens if I go and create a multiple clients with a one ads manager? So I don't have option of using the same pixel, right? So at the time the reports will be like completely confusing. So that's the reason I use this business manager. If I go with the business manager, I can have a different ad account, so that I can create a multiple ad accounts for single client, and multiple pixels also. That would be like a more beneficial for me, and I can access a different pages with this business manager. Access all pages with the business manager. And let's say if you want to give access, now let's say Sumit is handling this ads manager, and assume that he is not good at creating ads and all, and he needs some help. So he's looking out for some help who was very good at creating ads. At that time, if he wants to give access to other person, he won't be able to give access with the help of ads manager. So only with the help of business manager only he can give access to other person. Okay. That's assigning roles. For the few benefits when you go with a business manager. Got it now? So now you understood the difference between business manager and ads manager. Let us see how we can create a business manager. So it is not at all required for a small businesses and students. So for those people, it is not required to go with a business manager, but you should know how to create and all. Okay. So let us business.facebook.com. Search like this. Business manager. Create an account. Your business and account name. So what is your business type? Okay. So your business is telecom, right?
Right.
Enter email address, business details, street address. So street address. Can I go with the Hyderabad?
Yeah.
Hyderabad. Submit. Confirm your mail address. Okay.
Ad manager.
Now we need to add an account, right? It's time to add an account. Add account. Business manager done. We need to add an account for this business manager. So if you want to add an account, just go to the business settings. Okay. So here you can give access. Okay. Like now Mohammed Rafiuddin is the role. Okay. So
Okay.
if you wants to give access to any other people, you can just give access here directly. So but he has to be a friend of your Facebook page, or he has to be friend of your Facebook account. Oh, now let's see. Accounts, pages. You can add a page, you can add an account. So first of all, let us try to add a page. Add a page. So tell me your Facebook page name. Telecom.
Telecom, yes.
Is this
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
the one which we have
Yes,
created?
yes. Yes.
Yes. So now this is the page. Add a page. Close. Now I have added a page. Now let us create an account. It is for my business and create. Okay, so if you want to give access, so you can give access. As of now, Mohammed Rafi will be fine. So if you want to give any access, you can just search and give access. So cancel.
Password has been created.
Created, close. So now we are done with the ad account. So we have access and we have created a ads account. So now let us try to create an ad. Help and community, I accept it. Okay. So now this is the interface of Ads Manager. Okay. Now let me show you the structure of Facebook ads. So do you know the structure of Google Ads?
Yes.
Yes, account.
Hmm? Okay. So same like a Google Ads, here also we do have a structure for a Facebook ads. First thing is to create a campaign. First is the campaign level.
Ad groups.
Next is to create the ad sets.
Ad group.
Same like a ad group.
So they just copied Google Ads thing.
Next, ad same like a ads. So this is the structure of Facebook ads. So in the campaign level, you will be choosing the objective. In the ad set level, you will be choosing then some targeted options. In the ad copy level, you will be directly creating the ad. So now let us start creating the campaign. So here you have an option like create complete campaign, create campaign shells. Same like a in a kind of, you'll find this option in a LinkedIn. So it is same like a campaign groups. So if you create this campaign shells, you can create n number of campaigns in that shells. Or else if you want to create a campaigns individually, then you can choose this. Okay. Now this is the campaign level. So here you can see three objectives: awareness, consideration, and conversion. So what this objective represents, that what exactly you are expecting from your ad. Okay, so in the Google Ads also we have a same options like a search network, display network, video ads and all. So if I choose this search network, what happens, where exactly I want to show and what exactly I want. So here also you have a same thing. Awareness, brand awareness. Brand awareness means when you are looking out for brand promotion. Let us say that you have a business and it is a very new business and no one knows about that. Let's say it's a kind of repair services. You are doing automobile repair services and you newly started a business. At that time you can use this brand promotion. So it does not have, it won't be having any kind of call to action buttons or anything. If you want to reach out more and more people to promote your brand, then choose this brand awareness, brand promotion. Then reaching out to wide audience. When you are looking out to reach out wide audience, then you can choose this. Then this is what awareness means, awareness objective. Then next comes consideration. Under consideration, again you have options like traffic engagements. Traffic means if you are looking out to driving the traffic to your website, then choose this. So simply what exactly you're expecting from this ad. Then engagements means likes, comments or shares. So what exactly you're expecting. So if you're looking out for that kind of engagements, you can choose app installs. So if you have an app, so you want to have a more installations for that app, then you can choose this book ads also. Do we have a app promotion thing in the Google Ads? Hmm? Yes,
Yes.
app promotions. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So we have a mobile app promotion. So that why we choose that, to have a more installation. Here also by using this option, you can have a more installation. Video views. If you are looking at be looking out for having a more and more views for your video, then you can choose this. Again, lead generation. Lead generation means you might have experienced these ads. When someone click on your ad, directly a contact form will open where they will ask you to enter the complete information. You no need to redirect to any other contact forms in your website. Directly it will open a contact book. Have you ever noticed these kind of ads? By just clicking on that ad, a contact form will open and there you can fill out the information. So that is what lead generation. And messages, you can, people can directly message you if you say, choose this messaging consideration. Then conversion, so these three objectives concentrate more on conversions. So what is mean by conversion? Is getting the traffic is your conversion? Is having the likes, shares and comments is your conversion? So what is mean by conversion? Yes.
How many people get in contact?
Yes,
Contact.
conversion means simply, let's say in my website, conversion will be when someone filled out my contact form.
Yes.
Package kind of shopping websites, when someone purchases will be his conversion. It depends on the website, depends on their business, the conversion varies. So if you're looking out for that kinds of conversion, then you can choose this. Catalog sales is used for shopping websites. Then store traffics, definitely store means it is an e-commerce website like Amazon and Flipkart. If you are looking out to drive a traffic to your, then this will be the best objective you can choose. So overall, by choosing this objective, so this objective will help you what exactly you want. Just choose. As of now, I'll go with a reach or brand awareness is fine. Okay. So give a name for your campaign. Same like Google Ads, you have to give a name.
APM batch.
Okay. Then create A by B test. So it is like a split test. So what does it mean? Now, ad rotation. What is the meaning of ad rotation in Google Ads? Can anyone tell me?
And whichever gets more likes, Google will show that itself. Again,
So whatever the ad gets more and more interaction, Google will show only that ad for the user whoever searches. That means best performing ad, right? So now what happens if I choose this create A by B test means I am testing here. So this ads, Facebook ads is all about testing only. So you can test which ad is performing well, which creative is working best. Okay, which audience, like whatever the targeted options, whatever the interest based I have chosen. So if I want to test each and everything, I can choose this create A by B test. It is just used for testing how exactly your ad, and is it getting more likes, is it getting more impressions. So everything you can test by choosing this create A by B test. Okay. So you just need to toggle on this if you want to test, otherwise not required. Okay. So campaign budget optimization, here you can put a budget or else you can go with the ad group level also. No problem, anything is fine. Daily budget, you just need to choose daily how much you would like to spend. Okay. Yes. Then continue. Ad set name. So here you need to give a name for your ad set. Can you see left side? We are done with the campaign level. Then we are into a ad set level now.
audience.
The next thing, audience. Create a new audience and use the saved audience. So here, this is what a custom audience topic, we're going to discuss it later. So that means custom audience means you can directly select whoever brings to your website or else whoever filled up your contact form. If you want to reach out them in a Facebook. So Sumit have asked me this question earlier, right? Sumit, so you have been to one website and that website ad is showing up to you in a Facebook.
Yeah.
So that happens with the help of this custom audience. Anyhow, it is advanced topic, we're going to discuss it later. So this is what you can use this custom audience, or else you can direct.
Like ma'am, suppose when we are searching for some product on Amazon, and when we are opening Facebook app,
Remarketing.
all that
It's not
Amazon,
remarketing. Yes. So it is
Hmm.
That ad is going to show up in a Facebook in your newsfeed, right?
Yeah.
That happens with this custom audience. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, it's not remarketing anyhow. So custom audience we can choose. If you are, if you know about this custom audience now itself, we can directly create it here. Custom audience,
Hmm.
like audience. So anyhow, I'm going to teach you these two things later. So the next thing is use saved audience. Use saved audience means, so now this is the first time I'm creating the audience list, right? So if you have already created any audience previously, at that time you can save that audience and you can use it. Now I'll show you how to save the audience. So that thing also you can do. So here comes the location. Location, so now it is showing overall India. If you want to show only to Hyderabad, Hyderabad people. Okay. Yes. So in such a way, you can choose the locations also. Cities with the radius 10 to 50 kilometers. Okay. So you can choose the radius also. The next comes age. So as of now, the age is like a 18 to 65. Okay. So you can just choose a gender, sorry, age 13, 14, 15. So let me just choose 25 to 55. Okay, so I want to reach out to the audience whose age lies in between 25 to 55. Then genders, as of now, it is reaching to all. So if you want to just choose men or women, you can just choose. So all is fine. Here comes detailed targeting. You can target according to their interest and behavior wise as well. So let me edit it and browse. You can see all these options, demographies, interests, and behavior. So if I click this demographics, it will show you education. So based on their education levels, associate degree, college grade, doctorate degree, high school grade, in college. Oh, many options. So financial, education. Under financial, you have income, household income, top 10 percentage, household income, top 20, 25 to 50 percentage. You can reach out according to their household income also. Do we have same this option in Google Ads?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
So you can target according to their life events, anniversaries within 13 days, away from family, who are away from family, new relationships. So many things you can target. So you can just, if you just check out this option, that will be added into your targeting. So let me target according to their interest wise, business and industry, advertising and entertainment, games, live events, movies, music. More categories: purchase behavior, Ramdhan, mm, lived in Brazil, close friends, lived in Algeria, Argentina.
Lived in India,
India we have
formerly expats.
very great options. Purchase behavior, engaged shoppers, travels. So let me just choose this frequent travelers. Okay, so this is how I just choose. Now, can you see under behavior, I have choose to travels, frequent travels. Under interest, I have choose to business and industry advertising. Again, under books and ebooks. Overall, I am just targeting these interest and then behavior wise people. Next, languages. You can just choose the languages. So language means the language which you are using on your post and language of your website simply. So I'll choose English all. So that means my website language is English and I'm using the English language, right? So I'll go with the English. Show more options. Connections. Add a connection type. Facebook pages. people who like your page. So now, whatever the targeting options I have choose, like Hyderabad, age and gender, detailed targeting I have choose. Let us say that Sumit is my follower. That means Sumit have followed my page. Okay, liked my page. Or now Sumit, can you guarantee that Sumit will be under my targeting options? Can you guarantee Sumit will be under my target
No.
options? So no, right? So at the time, if you wants to show the ad for the people who like your page, so you can show to them as well.
Okay.
So people who like your page
Mhm.
and friends of people who like your page. Okay.
Okay.
Now that means friends of a Sumit. So my ad appears to the friends of Sumit also. Okay. So in such a way you can target, exclude the people who like your page. If you want to exclude the people who already liked your page, at the time you can just simply exclude. So definitely exclude people who like your page will be the recommended one. Why? Because a person who already liked your page means he is following you. So he can follow all your recent posts and all. So better not to show the ad for the people who already liked your page. This is
Yeah.
one. It's up to you again. You can choose. Okay. So now done. Can you say save this audience? If you save this audience, what happened? You can choose. You can just choose this audience name whenever.
Later. Okay.
Okay. So save it. Right. This is what. Here comes the placement. Automatic placement. So anything about this placement? Have you heard about this placement in Google Ads?
Like automatic strategy.
Where in the on the web page, landing page?
Very good. No, no. Placement means, like where exactly you wants to show the ad. So whether it will be
Okay.
in a YouTube channel or particular YouTube video or particular website or particular app. So where exactly you wants to show. Got it. So here in Facebook is a single social media platform, right? So it will show over only on Facebook. So in Facebook also we do have a many different places that we call it as a automated placement. So normally automated placement is a recommended one. If you wants to show up exactly in a particular places, at that time you can just choose it. So your ad appears in all devices. So if you wants to edit, let's say you don't want to show up the ad in desktop or on mobile, so you can just choose it. Okay, uncheck it. Mobile, all devices is fine. So here comes, can you see right side?
Mhm.
Appears in feeds, Instagram feeds, Facebook news feeds, Facebook marketplace. Have you ever noticed the marketplace in Facebook?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So in that also, whenever I put a cursor, it is showing you the right side, the preview. Okay. In Facebook news feed, this is how it appears. Instagram news feed, it appears. Facebook marketplace, Facebook video feeds, Facebook right column. So if you can open the Facebook on desktop, you can see the ads on right column. Okay. Instagram explore, when you are exploring something in Instagram, so at that time it will show. So if you don't want to show the ad, you can just uncheck this option. Messenger inbox, can you see? Someone has asked me this doubt. I'm receiving ads in Messenger, how is it possible?
Repo.
Repo. Okay, so can you see Jasper's Market? Yeah, here it is in the chats right side. So here also your ad appears. Then here comes Facebook stories, Instagram stories, and Messenger stories. How many of you use the Messenger stories?
Messenger stories.
Messenger stories. For Messenger also we do have a stories. Okay.
Oh.
Such a way, so in these places your ad appears automatically by default. I'll go with the automated placement. If you're looking out to manually show the ad only in a Facebook or else only on Instagram, you can just choose it. Otherwise I'll Facebook. Okay, here comes ad optimization and spending. Run my ad set continuously starting today, or else if you want to set some starting dates and end dates, you can.
Ending dates. Okay.
So Run my ad is fine. Continue. Campaign done. Ad set level done. Now here come ad copy. So now we are in a ad copy level. Give a name for your ad. Your Facebook page or Instagram account represents. So why it is taking this telecoming?
Name of the page.
Yes, we have added the page, right? So it is automatically taking. If you want to add any other page, you can just add the page. Okay. So Instagram account, you need to select the Instagram account as well. Why I have to select the Instagram account?
It will show the ads on Instagram.
Instagram.
From
See
the
here, how you can see ads on Instagram? Now you can see many ads on Instagram. So how you are able to see that ads? So only with the help of this ads manager. Okay. So yes, of course you can boost a post directly on Instagram, but that
Yeah.
works out. So you can use this Instagram. Yeah, ads manager is the best one to show up the ads on Facebook and Instagram. So we already know that Facebook has acquired Instagram.
Yeah. So like from one
And
place we can control.
we can yes, from one place we can see the reports directly on Instagram as well as on Facebook. Okay. So
Even WhatsApp belongs to Facebook, no? Ma'am?
WhatsApp, no. So
Yes, ma'am.
I don't think so.
yes, WhatsApp.
Yes, ma'am.
Earlier we have already connected the Instagram account to our page, right? So automatically when I click this drop down, it is showing me the account. So otherwise no. So the next comes the format of your ad. So carousel or single image. Carousel means you might have noticed the ads with the scrollable images.
Yes, ma'am.
The kind of e-commerce website. So it will show the products, right? So if you want to have a multiple images shown up, then you can choose this carousel, or a single image or video is fine. So I'll go with the single image or video. That's now here comes, you need to select the media. So automatically by default it is taking the cover picture. Okay. Now I'll tell you one more tool. Sorry, it will be like a Facebook platform only. You can check whether it is good to use that image or not.
Okay.
Text overlay tool. This is the Facebook tool. Okay, so here it will show you image. So image
Okay.
low or medium or high, just show you. Let us try to upload it.
So this limitation is for ads or
Ads.
okay.
So sometimes your ads get error. Okay, so they won't run actually. So this is also one of the reason for not running ads. Okay, image text is okay. Your ad will run normally. That's fine, right? So Cello, it's good to use that image. Let us try to use that image now. Change image. Okay, so can you see the dimensions, automatic dimensions, how it is taking? So
Yes.
feeds and stories, and when someone searches, so this is how your ad appears. Continue. Okay. Then here comes the primary text. Very important thing. This is how I'll try to add, and if you want you can simply add emojis also. Okay. So I'll tell you one more thing. So to have a good emojis, it's
Emoji PD.
.org. Okay, so this is a check mark button. If you just go with the emojipedia.org, you can see smileys, animals, natures, food and drink. Okay, let's go with this check mark. Copy it. Let's go back. Okay, add a website URL. So this is what a call to action button. So adding a website URL. Next comes a headline one and description. Call to action button. So I'll go with the call to action button like sign up. Can you see? This is
Hmm.
ad. So can you see the right side, the preview of your ad, how exactly it appears? Okay. So preview on devices, feeds and stories, how it appears. So on search, in articles, exactly. Okay, fine. So everything fine, right? So I choose the identity, I choose the format, I choose the media, and I have given some text. And let's go, come back. Facebook pixel. So all these things we're gonna discuss later. So as I told you, right, we're gonna have a pixel for tracking the complete events in our site. So that all things we're gonna discuss later. So confirm. Add a payment method. So current country and currency, business, you can just choose it. Mm. If you want, I can edit it. Next. So give your credit card and debit card details, then save it. That's it. When you run ads, when you're about to run ads, it is always better to research your competitor. So while we do SEO also, we try to do some competitor research, right? So
Yes.
why we do this research and all? So to know how exactly our competitor is working and which type of content they were using. So in order to know all these things, we were doing some competitor research. So here also you can do some competitor research by choosing this Facebook ads library.
Okay.
So it will show you, if you search with the kind of text and all, so it will show you search for ads by keyword or advertiser name. Okay. Udemy. So here, if I search with a Udemy, it will show the Udemy page and their advertisements and their active ads, everything it will show. Let me say this. Okay. So here, this ad is inactive. This ad ran without a disclaimer. So Udemy designed for anyone. This is the ad they have. So you can see ad details completely. In such a way, you can see and active and inactive, both you can see active ads and inactive. As of now it is showing both active and inactive ads.